New tonight, have you noticed your water bill steadily going up over the last few years?
You are not alone. 10 at your side's Michelle Wolf examines reasons behind these increases in a story that she filed before heading to breaking news.
Glenn Harris is a retired RN, and his Norfolk home? Its own nursery, but for plants, not people. Harris says he and his wife use a decent amount of water because of it, and try to be conscious with how much they use. But some changes caught his eye.
I've noticed my water bill's been going up, and okay, it goes up in the summer, it goes up in the dry months. This was kind of jumping up a lot, and I'm like, well, it's, usually it comes down again.
Harris pulled all of his bills from 2018 until now and noticed increases higher than the rate of inflation. So he wrote to the Hampton Roads Sanitation District asking what gives.
Every so often, somebody looks at Virginia Power and says, you guys are going to be getting some refunds on your bills this summer. You're welcome. That's our job. And I was wondering, does anybody do that for HRSD?
HRSD General Manager Jay Burness wrote back confirming rates have increased by 42% since 2018 and will continue to go up over the next 20 years. Harris was left with questions, so we had Burness break it down for us.
What's driving our rate increases is that we have to comply with two main regulations. One is with the Chesapeake Bay. The other one is with the Clean Water Act.
Burness explains that HRSD meets those regulations with the SWIFT project.
It's creating this sustainable groundwater supply. Every time we take water out of the aquifer, the water levels decline, and again, it's causing us to sink.
So by sanitizing wastewater into highly purified drinking water and pumping it back into the ground, HRSD is building back up the supply and literally lifting the area back up. The project isn't cheap and is required by the federal government.
How do you stretch a dollar? You stretch a dollar by doing projects that have multiple benefits.
Burness tells us there's been a lot of confusion over utility bills and what HRSD is actually responsible for.
In the city of Norfolk, you'll get a HRUBS bill and you'll have different lines on the bill: stormwater, water, sewer, and wastewater. So HRSD, we're only one line item on that bill, but all the other line items are city line items.
The average HRSD customer pays $32 a month for wastewater treatment. All other expenses come from the city and are not handled by the sanitation district. HRSD tells us they're working on rebranding and redesigning their billing service to make it easier for customers to understand. Michelle Wolf, 10 on your side.